Good day, Ceago. It's an honor and our pleasure to be providing you with a presentation video of the recommended projects and strategies Lumos Consultancy Company has came up with to aid you in your business. Before we begin, we would like to introduce the main considerations we took into account to help come up with the recommended strategies. In every business, it is not only important to ensure the short-run profitability, but more importantly, to ensure that the business is able to be economically viable and sustainable in the long run. Hence, we look into three aspects, which are the triple bottom line of sustainability: people, planet, and profits. First, with regards to planet, this deals with a portion on environmental sustainability, which is the need to ensure that resources are used wisely and our environment remains protected so as to allow our future generations to live in. This brings us to our first recommendation, which is to continue the production and sales of biodynamic wine. Vineyards and wineries are one of the world's most beautiful places in the world, and it's hard to imagine that they damage the environment. But well, they do. During the cultivation stage of growing wine grapes, problems such as soil erosion and toxic waste commonly surface. These problems contribute to the global environmental impact of the industry. On the one hand, biodynamic represents the ultimate form of sustainable agriculture, where it works in harmony with the natural ecosystem. Other than preserving nature, it also helps revitalize land previously damaged by human action. In turn, this will help ensure the sustainability of our environment. Furthermore, world grape production has been consistently increasing, while demand for wine has generally stabilized, leading to tough competition in the wine market. Biodynamic wine, however, is still a largely untapped market, which would provide your company with a first-mover advantage. Given your strong expertise and prior experience in making biodynamic wine, we believe you can achieve a good position in the biodynamic wine industry. As we now move on to the second P, people, let's take a look at who your company must take into account in its recommendation and identify some of their essential needs. They are namely, number 1, you. You will want a sustainable wine agriculture and production that can ensure sustainability in both financial and environmental terms. Number 2, the local community. The local community will hope that the tourist activities conducted around their area will allow the environment to remain relatively pristine or improve. They also wish that the ecotourism activity can help increase the value of the area they are living in and bring in extra revenue and tourist dollars. Number 3, wine drinkers. Their main concern will be the taste, price, and benefits of the wine they are drinking. Consumers are willing to pay if they feel that the wine is of higher value. This will mean that wine of good quality or with potential health benefits are likely to attract more wine drinkers. Wine drinkers who are also advocates of the environment are more likely to be supportive of wine brands that practice environmentally sustainable ways of growing grapes and making wine. Number 4, Lake County government. The government would hope that the resort can help to increase the number of visitors into their area, which will likely benefit Lake County financially as economic activities will increase. Furthermore, it is also likely that it is in the government's interest to be environmentally friendly, where the activities can help sustain the environment of Lake County, living up to its image as Switzerland of America. Number 5, tourists. Tourists will hope for a different tourist spot that will provide them with a unique experience. As many of them currently visiting Nepal, Sonoma, or Mindinsico, they will hope for a tourist destination that is different from the ones that they can currently find.
Currently, your revenue comes from the sale of your wine both online and in stores. The expansion of your facilities into a high-end wine country spa and resort can be an additional stream of revenue. However, as the biodynamic wine industry is extremely small and few people are aware of it, extensive marketing and advertising efforts would have to be made to increase awareness of your company and the industry as a whole. We believe that the success of the resort and general awareness of biodynamic wine are tied together. In order to differentiate your resort from the more well-established ones, people have to see the difference between them and you. As such, promotional efforts on biodynamic wine would have to be done to complement the promotion of the resort. Being an ultra-premium wine with a price range of $18 to $36, Your main target audience would be upper middle class wine drinkers. To effectively communicate to your target audience, we recommend a mix of marketing promotional strategies. Firstly, we recommend a change in product configuration. They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. To effectively communicate to consumers what biodynamic wine is, a representative picture can be placed on the label. It can be simple as long as it conveys the idea of eco-friendliness, which is what biodynamic wine is about. A short story can also be printed on the label to engage customers. Studies have shown that people retain stories much better than pure information. Secondly, we recommend placing posters in airports. You might ask, why airports? One reason is that the airport is a place where your target audience is likely to be it businessmen, travelers, or young couples. Another reason is that the airport is a place where people are always waiting around, either waiting for their next flight or waiting to claim their baggage. This gives your posters the attention you want. Last but not least, it has the perfect setting. Posters promoting your resort and wine allow travelers to consider it as their next traveling destination, and even encourage returning travelers to pick up a bottle of your wine at the duty-free shop. Thirdly, advertisement. Ads can be placed on lifestyle magazines such as American Lifestyle to promote biodynamic wine as well as your resort spa with taglines like "Saving the planet never tasted so good." The value proposition of your wine can be that of healthy indulgence and a way to save our environment. Ads can also be placed on TV channels such as TLC, which promotes travel and living. If people can see the beauty of Lake County, they can appreciate your passion in protecting the environment and align your vision with theirs. Fourthly is to work with travel agents to promote tour packages to your resort to help increase awareness of your vineyard as a travel destination. It can be packaged as a relaxing getaway with spas, wine tasting, and meals at your in-house organic restaurant. Lastly is to strengthen your online presence. With people these days becoming increasingly tech-savvy, the online platform is one that cannot be neglected. On top of promoting the benefits of biodynamic wine, your webpage can also feature a 360-degree panoramic view of your vineyard to give people a clear idea of how it looks like. Moreover, to promote customer interaction, you should encourage people to sign up as members of your website. Email updates can be given to them for discounts or new tour activities available. This increases the interaction between the company and the customers, which would benefit the company in being financially sustainable in the long run. With these promotional strategies set in place, we forecast a gradual increase in the sale of wine over the next 5 years, eventually reaching your target of increasing 2,000 cases per year. Here is the breakdown of your investment allocations. Since extensive advertising is required in order to increase the awareness of biodynamic wine as well as your resort as a travel destination, a heavy initial investment of 10.5 million will be needed for your advertising efforts. The rest of your investment will go into developing the villas, catistas, lakeside hotel, organic restaurant, and retail expansion. These strategies aim to increase visitors to Lake County and to maximize the interests of all stakeholders. Successfully implemented, Ceago would benefit from an increase in profits from both the wine and ecotourism spot. The industry will also get to benefit as a whole with the increased awareness of biodynamic wine. However, there are risks involved. As extensive as your promotional strategies might be, preconceived notions tend to be difficult to change, and audiences may not be receptive to listening to what you have to say. Competition from other tourist spots are also strong. Being well established, it may be difficult to attract consumers to come to you instead of them. Hence, we believe that imagery and attention-grabbing punchlines will play an important role in your advertisements. This will encourage audiences to be more receptive to receiving what you have to say.
In conclusion, you should continue allowing Ceago to run its business as a biodynamic winery, together with the introduction and running of its new spa and resort. The promotional effort may be tedious, but we are sure it will allow you to reap the benefits in the later future as a sustainable business. With that, we thank you for your attention.